The one you love to hate, Andrew Anderson, spitting truth that just can't wait. Got a podcast, like a punch right to your face. College sports villains, taking it over the place. I'll bring the facts whether you like it or not. Dropping truth bombs, giving it all I got. They call me a villain, well, I wear that badge with pride. Nothing but secrets they try to hide. I rock in my veins, rebellious to the core. I won't back down, won't take it anymore. The bad guy of the podcast world, that's me. Unleashing the truth, setting it all free. Unleashing the truth.
Welcome to College Sports Villains, now just called Villains. First of all, check it out. Yeah, I know y'all like that. Yeah, absolutely love it. We are now Villains, the podcast, not College Sports Villains, the podcast. We still gonna do all things college sports. Don't get me wrong. But we wanted to expand on what we really wanted to do here, and a lot of that has to do with some other stuff like favorite movies, favorite music, which we may be doing next week. I don't know. It just depends. But we're doing TV shows today. But without further ado, let's introduce our first co-host. That's all we got right now.
Terminate the fates, keep you safe in the arms of the snow. Your shivering skies, the spider waters are free. Through the mockeries you're not seen. The darkness of your soul.
Emily, how are we doing?
Doing great. How about you?
Good. What's that? I will tell you this tattoo here. When I first got on camera, I'm like, man, something's on my neck. I forgot how just massive it is.
Yes, it takes up your whole neck.
Yeah, it's pretty though.
Yes,
That's all that matters. So tonight we're going to talk some March Madness. Obviously, some really, really good games that happened. We're going to do our top 5 TV shows and all different genres. Go ahead and pull it up while we wait on the other hosts. Maybe just one's coming. I don't know. We're going to do top 5 game shows, comedies, drama, cartoon series, and TV channels. Now, if we zoom through this pretty quick and we get to the cartoons, James and I may take a commercial break because we kind of wanted to do our 5 favorite kids and our 5 favorite adult cartoons because it was just so hard to do it. It took me forever with that one. But that's what we'll be doing tonight. I actually have 3 FAFO videos, but I want to start with the oldie.
Oh, goodness.
Do you see how big camels are? Like, what were you thinking? Like, that was crazy talk. So anyway, so we got the new background up here. I like it. Cody made me a really cool one. I have to figure out what I did wrong because it was too small for the screen. I have to ask Cody where I went wrong with it. But we have some really cool stuff. The very first thing I want to address, I told y'all, y'all were in the comments talking about Creighton ain't gonna make that run. Creighton ain't gonna win this game. Louisville should be a 3 seed. You crazy is what y'all said to me. Am I crazy now? Look at Creighton making that run, baby. I told y'all. This team is good. This team is sneaky good. They got all. What's that?
They are. They really are.
Yeah, Emily and I have been watching them all year. Like every time they come on TV, we just watch them. It's sort of become our team, actually, to be honest with you. And I think they could take Auburn out. Auburn's the number one overall seed, but Louisville was a very good basketball team that just got smashed. And it wasn't close. It's a 14-point game, and it was worse than that. So Creighton really put it to them. So maybe Creighton can knock out Auburn. That would be, especially with you being an Alabama fan, that's almost like poetic justice, knocking Auburn out.
I would hope so.
Yes. So it's really, really cool. Creighton got the win today. I was excited. I was jumping. They had me hype. It's good to have a team in the tournament. Because South Carolina ain't. But the women's is starting soon enough, and we finna take that over. But another point of today, Clemson also goes home. McNeese State, who was losing their players and their head coach, came in, opened I think they were up 24 points at one point, and Clemson brought it down to 2 by the end of the game. But when you get down 24, 25 points, that's pretty insurmountable right there. Like, you dug yourself in too deep of a hole. McNeese State is not a terrible team. That's why they're a 12 seed. So you dig yourself into a 24, 25 point hole against a team as good as McNeese State, you're going to lose almost every single time. Hell of a comeback. I watched that game. When I turned it to the game, I think McNeese was up 18 at that point, and then next thing you know, it was down to 2, right at the end. But McNeese is probably going to bow out in the second round, would be my guess, but we'll see. They beat Clemson. So we're waiting on James here. He said he would be a little late. He had to usher his wife off to work, so I get it. See what else we got here. So Cody actually made a commercial. I did lighten Clemson up on Twitter, on X right now. Made a commercial for his show. So let's go ahead and run that for Cody.
This is the Golden Broadcast, bringing you the best coverage for all things college baseball. Only on the Villains Media Network. Now introducing your hosts, Jay Johnson's Cowboy Cody Slovinsky, Vandy Chris Keenholm, and Mr. Cheesy himself, Randy Jowers. Let's start the show, boys!
That's on Tuesday nights. You can catch Cody, Chris, on the Golden Broom Tuesday nights at 8:30 Eastern time, 9:30 their time. Pretty cool video that he made there. Cody's really good at that kind of stuff.
Oh yeah.
So I know that you don't have a whole lot of time. Do you want to go ahead and go over your top 5 game show list for us?
If you want to.
Yeah. Start with number 5.
Okay. So I have a little bit of mix of, I guess, old and old-ish.
Okay.
So my number 5 is going to be Legends of the Hidden Temple.
Yeah, that was a good one. I was a little older when that came out, so I only got to watch it a little bit before, I was into full-on sports and stuff at that point. But, yeah, I do remember it. Good show. What do you have for number 4?
For number 4, I have Double Dare.
Very nice. I can tell you're Nickelodeon tight tonight. All right.
Some
Double
of
Dare.
it.
Huh?
Just some of it.
Hey, Double Dare was a fantastic show. It may have made it into my top 5 game shows. Number 3.
All right, my number 3 is an old one that I used to watch with my mom, and it is Supermarket Sweep.
Supermarket Sweep. I remember that show. Boy, those people were so happy. Fill that buggy, see what they got. I do remember that show. It's pretty fun. Not bad at all. What do you have at number 2?
So number 2 is another old one. They still have it, but now it's a different person who does it, and I just can't watch it. But The Price is Right.
Oh yeah, who does Prices Right now? Is it still Drew Carey or is it a new one after
Yeah,
him?
it's still Drew Carey as far as I know.
Yeah, Drew Carey's a weirdo. I did see the boy just doing some gymnastics back there.
Yes.
So number 1,
So my number 1 is Family Feud.
Family Feud, fantastic one.
You eat hot dog all the time?
He said, "You eat hot dogs?"
Yes. You still got my iPad?
Yes.
Well, how come you ain't watching it? Watch out, move. You're going to knock my laptop over. Come here. Come here.
Alrighty. So
Fun times with the boy.
this is our agenda. So next will be top 5 comedies. We won't get you to do your top 5 comedies yet because you don't have to leave quite yet.
Okay. AC.
So what do I want to look at here?
Stop lighting me. Come here. You, let go.
Let's watch our first FAFO. Are you ready?
Yes.
He wasn't supposed to throw the whole thing, just the water.
Yeah, that, oops.
Oops is absolutely correct. Let's watch that again. Oh, man.
They took it too literal.
I mean, somebody coming up missing if they do that to me. I'm just going to go ahead and put that out there. Not really FBI. That's a joke. I'm not out burning Teslas or abortion clinics or whatever these political fanatics are doing now. Political worship is weird. Y'all some weirdos. Let's see. That one was really, really good. I like it a lot. Let's play.
They'll leave it with him. Gets it across the 10, a pickup of 5 and out of trouble to the 12.
Hey, 5 to 6 yards a pop. I don't know if you guys are really good at math, but that usually equals a first down every couple carries. So don't forget about the run game. Keep them honest, pound that rock.
And he's running in the open. You're not getting him on the ground, still on his feet. The 20. He's at the 10.
Blue and red.
All right, so let's update some scores. Tennessee over Wofford by 9. Arkansas is beating Kansas at halftime by 3. Texas A&M, good bit over Yale. Drake's beating Missouri, which I think I had Drake winning that game. And of course, McNeese State beat Tennessee, smashed Georgia. Washington's barely beating Columbia. It's in the women's tournament right now, 11 seed play-in. The Braves did beat the Phillies today, 7-0. So that's worth noting right there. And hopefully the Blackhawks will take out the Kings tonight, but the Kings are a 5.5-point favorite. Furman's season comes to an end in the NIT as they lose to North Texas. That's where we're at. So we're at the 20-minute mark. Good time to take our first commercial break. And then we'll get your top 5 comedies after that, because I know that your time's running short and I really want to hear them before you go. You're watching Villains, the podcast, only on the Villain Media Network.
the one you love to hate. Andrew Anderson, spitting truth that just can't wait. Got a podcast, like a punch right to your face. College sports villain, taking it over the place. I bring the facts whether you like it or not. Dropping truth bombs, giving it all I got. They call me a villain. Well, I wear that badge with pride. Nothing but secrets they try to hide. I'm rocking my veins, rebellious to the core. I won't back down, won't take it anymore. The bad guy of the podcast world, that's me. Unleashing the truth, setting it all free. Unleashing the truth. I'm a bad guy.
Shout out to the 60 people watching right now. 61. Really appreciate that. Lots of cool stuff going on out there. I think the boy is joining me.
He wanted to bring you a lollipop.
Thank you, buddy. I appreciate it. A chewed lollipop. There's nothing that I want more.
It's only the stick that's chewed.
I gave Daddy a lollipop.
Thank you. He gave me one too.
I'm gonna hit up James.
At least
See
he
how-
gave me red.
He did give me red. The boy knows me.
Blue.
Yay.
Blue.
Alrighty. So now we know Creighton's in the round of 32, right? And we know that their next task is the number 1 overall seed, what they consider the best team in the country, Auburn. How far do you see Creighton going? Sweet 16, Elite 8, Final 4, lose in the next round. What do you think?
Well, I think they'll win the next round, definitely. After that, it's just, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull up the bracket now. I'm gonna see what I chose because I think I had Creighton going to the Sweet 16. I had 2 of them. I did. Which one is the older? Oh, this is the older one. All right. Let's see. Yeah. I had Creighton beating Auburn, and then I have Creighton going to the Final 4. And eventually losing to Florida. That may be a little bit of my heart in there instead of my head. But I got them playing UC San Diego in the Sweet 16, so I mean that if that happens, they can definitely beat them.
Oh yeah.
But with that being said, James, how we doing?
Oh man, this first day of March Madness has been insane.
Oh, for real. Look at Creighton up there. I told you all.
Man, I made 2 separate brackets. The first one I had Creighton winning. The second one I don't know what I was thinking, but I thought Louisville was gonna pull off the win.
So I have Creighton. I did 2 brackets. I have Creighton winning this game in both of them. but I think I actually had them losing in the round of 32 in my second bracket.
Yeah,
But
that's reasonable.
my first bracket, I had them going to the Final Four, and
Oh,
a lot of that's with my heart. Yeah, I have Auburn beating Creighton in the other one. And Auburn traversing to the Final Four. But let's see, both of I chose different people, different teams. Obviously, I have the same amount of points in both my brackets, so that means both of them are busted already. Not busted, but no perfect bracket for me.
yeah.
But we love this.
Oh yeah, no. Honestly, when I saw that 19-2 run put together by Creighton, it was like, yeah, this is over. Stick a fork in Louisville. They're done.
Yes. So Emily has to go pretty soon. She already did her top 5 game shows. You and I will do that after she leaves. But I want all three of us right now, because I guess it's just going to be us three tonight, to do our top 5 comedies. And we'll go 5, 4, 3. We'll start with Emily. Emily, your sitcom number 5.
Hold on. Dun, dun, dun. All right, my number 5 is Roseanne.
Oh, good one. Roseanne was a good situation. You're talking about the one from the 80s and 90s, not the new one.
Yes, the old one, not the.
Good one.
What about you, James? Number 5. I love Roseanne, by the way. Funny as hell.
Oh yeah. So there's a lot of recent ones on here, but number 5, I'm getting things started off in a big way. It's a shame that there was only just like 2 or 3 seasons of this show, because it really could have gone on much longer. Number 5, I got Chappelle's Show.
Oh yeah. Chappelle Show, man. Look, first of all, I want to say the Roseanne's family was considered poor and white trash back then. These people had a 2-story house with 5 bedrooms and a basement in it, man. How were people living in the 80s? I must have missed that. I must have missed it. But yeah, Chappelle Show so fucking funny, man. Like, I ain't never laughed so hard as I did with Chappelle Show, man.
Oh yeah.
Dude, the fucking racial draft, when they drafted Tyler and he walks up to the stage, he goes, I've always wanted to say this. I was just like, what are we doing?
Bro, the fact that Bill Burr was involved in it, I'm like, yo, why am I just finding out about this now? This shit is too funny.
Hey, look, that shit was hilarious, man. Every episode really just made me cry laughing. When Tyrone Biggums, the crackhead, went around pretending to be a realtor, and he would oh no, he pretended to be a house sitter. And when the people would go out of town, he would sell their houses. And that shit was great, man. Having me some old Colombian coffee over here while James is having a deuce or whatever y'all call it.
King of beers.
What do y'all call those above the Mason-Dixon line? They're called deuces down here.
12 boys.
They call them tall boys here too. It's a mix of deuce and tall boy. It just depends on if you're old like me. That's what they used to call back in the day. I have no idea why. I didn't make it up. But yeah, we having a really good time. We got a nice little spread of people watching. Number 4, Emily.
Okay, I wasn't ready. Hold on. All right, so my number 4 is Family Matters.
Hey, look, Steve Urkel. That dude was hilarious. I gotta tell you, Laura was a terrible person. So Steve would always do these amazing, incredible inventions for her and do all this outrageous stuff. And she was just made fun of him all the time. Then he transforms himself into Stefan Urkel. And then she's like, oh, I like you now. Then he turns back. She's like, no, this ain't going to work out. We don't give enough crap to Laura for the trash person that Laura was.
Facts.
I'm going to call it and say it right now, because like you are only willing to love somebody when they change that much, then you're all about no. You're trash, Laura. Trash.
Facts.
But I love that show, man. Carl Winslow was my favorite TV dad. Like, I really like Bill Cosby as Huxtable, but Carl Winslow was the best TV dad ever, man. Like, he was out there. You could feel the emotion. He's teaching the kids life lessons. I'm like, that's how I'm going to be when I'm dad. But no, that's not how it works out in real life. But I love that show. Number 4, James.
Man, so you want to talk about father figures? Man, look, I know he was an uncle to Will Smith on this show, but damn it, I'm sorry. Over Carl Winslow, I'm taking Uncle Phil and the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. That man was a father figure, and man, he could just twist it on a dime, because if you didn't know, he was also the voice of Shredder for the 80s cartoon of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, which I love. I'll do 5 and 4 because I just skipped me and went right to number 4 with Emily. But yes, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air was really good. My favorite episode with Uncle Phil is when he's getting hustled at pool. Will is, and he shows up there and he's like, "Okay, I'll play you. How hard could it be? Simple geometry." And then he loses $200 real quick, and the guy's like, "Now we play for some real money, $1,000 a ball." And then Uncle Phil's like, "Okay, I guess so." And Will's like, "No, stop." He's like, "No, I got to do this." And then he goes, "Jeffrey, whip out Bessie." And then he hits every ball.
Bro, the second he took his jacket off and started rolling up his sleeves, I'm like, oh, he's about to cook.
Yes. Love Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. That's my favorite episode. When Uncle Phil did that, I was crying. I was laughing so hard.
And then every ball he's singing, he's just like doing a little boogie. I'm like, dude.
Yeah, he is.
You're throwing salt into the wound, and I love this.
So number 5, y'all, neither of y'all may not know. But it's Emily May, but it's called Night Court. And it was one of the funniest fucking shows. It was out in the late 80s. I think it went from like 85 to 90 or something like that. And man, that show had me rolling every time I watched Night Court. It had Bull, just this tall bailiff, and Judge Harry Anderson was the judge. Obviously, had John Larroquette as the prosecutor. Christine was the public defender. Man, it was just good. I know y'all don't know it. I ain't gonna ramble on about it. Number 4 for me was Home Improvement. So another father figure type of guy, like Tim the Toolman Taylor. Like, I'm gonna be a dad like that, and I am more of a dad like that. Just what is wrong with you? Like just knock it off. Home Improvement at number 4. I love Home Improvement. It does not get enough love as one of the greatest sitcoms of all time, in my opinion. Number 3, Emily.
Okay, hold on. So my number 3 is Wings.
Wings?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, y'all, Wings cooks, bro. I'm not gonna go into my whole spiel of Wings yet, but yeah, Wings cooks, bro. Great show. Number 3, James.
Number 3, it was good for a while up until a certain character left the show, but that's how all shows that are going to be running for 10 plus seasons are going to go. Number 3, I got That 70s Show.
I'll be honest with you, bro. I watched it like 2 or 3 times, and I'm like, this shit's garbage, man. And I never watched another episode. And I know I didn't get the full ambiance like everybody else invested in the characters, and that matters when you love a show. I get it. Like, I'm not calling crazy talk on it. But the couple episodes I watched, I'm like, damn, this shit's bad. Like, I have no idea what's going on. I don't know who the characters are. Why the bald guy's yelling at them? I was like, this is weird.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
But a lot of people did watch that show. Like it was one of the highest rated TV shows that was ever on air. I did read that. So, and then like one of them went to jail for raping people, and
yeah.
The poofy haired guy.
Yeah,
Hyde, was that his name on the show? Yeah. In real life, not on the show. In real life, he raped a bunch of people or something. It was crazy.
Oh yeah, no, he's away for like 20 plus years.
Yeah, he's gone for a long time. You don't get to just rate people because you're famous, bro. Number
Mhm.
3 for me, and y'all probably won't agree. I don't care. I'm basic white girl when it comes to this. Friends is the third greatest show of all time. I love me some Friends, bro. I grew up during that whole, it was in my impressionable time, the whole Ross and Rachel, and we were on a break, had me on the edge of my seat, buying, laughing, invested in the show. Friends does not get enough love for what Friends was. Friends was one of the greatest shows from the beginning. Love the ending, love the beginning, love the story arc, how the characters built. Friends is one of the most perfect shows of all time. I knew y'all wouldn't agree with me, and I don't care. I stand
Hey,
on my
look, I agree as well.
bro.
I mean, look, I every morning when I wake up, hell, I get a cup of coffee, I turn on TBS, and I'm like, oh, Friends is on. Bet, let's go.
Yeah, I love Friends. I ain't gonna sugarcoat it. Fantastic show. Number 2, Emily.
So my number 2 is the Golden Girls.
Yeah, I'm not gonna get vested into that heavily yet either, but that's what I'm talking about right there. I love the Golden Girls. That's all I'll say as of right now. Number 2, James.
Number 2, I've watched this so many times, and I don't know how, but it still keeps getting funnier every single time I watch it. The Big Bang Theory.
So I've watched a few Big Bang Theories, and I don't hate it like I did that 70s show, but I don't think I could watch it from beginning to end. It was like I liked it like I like 2.5 Men. When it was on, I would catch it, I would watch it, see what's going on, but I wouldn't watch like a marathon of something of it. But entertaining while I was watching though. So I'm not going to give you a lot of grief for that. We can tell age differences here, by the way, um, because my shows are from my impressionable years, and your shows are from your impressionable years.
That they are.
So it's funny what you get into in your youth shapes you as an adult. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
But I think it's great. Number 2, I got Wings. It was Emily's number 3. It's my number 2. I struggled because like I wanted to put Wings at number 1. I really did. I love it that much. It deserves to be there in my heart. But it don't. But anyway, Wings, man. If you've never checked out Wings, James, you need to watch this. This shit is hilarious. The 2 main stars are pilots, and they're brothers, Joe and Brian Hackett. And they're pilots. Joe owns the airline. Brian flies for them. They got a mechanic named Lowell who absolutely makes me cry laughing. You got Helen. She owns the lunch counter. They all grew up together. Roy, who runs the opposing airline oh, man, Roy's fucking hilarious, man. Roy's my favorite character. Like, you got Faye, the little old lady that runs the counter. Side note, Faye is still alive today. She's like 94, 95 years old.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you got Tony Shalhoub. You know who he is. He played in 13 Ghosts of Month. He played a cab driver named Antonio. Absolutely hilarious. Like this is the show that made him, by the way. This is what got him famous. Wings is just the greatest. I watch it every day. And people go, well, I didn't watch it every day. Ask my wife. I watch it every single day. Love
It's
that
either
show.
Wings or Golden Girls, one of the 2.
It's going to be on. We got 95 people watching right now, y'all. 95. Woohoo! Welcome to the rebrand. This is no longer College Sports Villains, the podcast. This is just Villains, the podcast.
I need more glue.
And he needs more glue. All right. While I'm trying to rack my brain while you're giving him glue, what is number 1? Because what is number 1 for Emily?
I need 2 blues. I need only 1 blue.
So my number 1 is something newer that we watched, and it is The Good Place.
So I'm aware of this. I have watched every episode of The Good Place. I watched it with my wife because she said she liked it, and that's what we do. The Good Place over Wings and Golden Girls is 100% crazy talk.
You'll get over it.
I would not place that show in my top 10.
Well, I like it, so you can just hush.
Hey, this is your personal list. I just, it was funny. It was funny. Is it timeless like the Golden Girls and Wings? we'll have to wait another 25 years and see if anybody's ever heard of The Good Place then, and then we'll know.
I
Funny
will
show,
have.
though. Huh?
I will have.
You will have. Yeah, funny show. I'm not trashing it. It's just over wings. It's crazy talk. Number one, James.
Number one, you had this at your number 3 spot, but man, when I watch it and just watching every single character, I'm like, yep, that's my personality. That's my personality. That's my personality. That's definitely my personality. I got Friends.
Yeah, we're simpatico there. Friends is a fantastic show.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
fantastic. I was like, based on your reaction when I said it, I was either like, James really hates it, or this is gonna be number one. Like literally, those are the two things
Oh,
I was thinking.
no, how can you hate it? I mean, the more that you watch it and see the characters, especially Joey, I'm like, fuck, that's my personality right there.
I'm not gonna disagree with you. Like, if you can watch Friends and not like it, something is psychologically wrong with you. Friends is great. Hey, if you don't like Friends, that's weird.
Oh yeah, especially the dramatic episodes that they have there. It's like they leave you on the cliffhanger and everything. It's like, dude, seriously?
Oh yeah. So you didn't like Wings, Emily?
What'd you just say?
Friends. You didn't like Friends? That's crazy talk. Friends is fantastic. I agree with James 100%. The way they would leave you on cliffhangers too, from season like 4 to 5 and stuff like that, you'd have to wait a whole year. You're like, man, no. And then Joey became Dr. Drake Ramore. I don't care what anybody says. That was fantastic writing.
And then you got Chandler and his sarcasm, which is just a fucking chef's kiss.
Hey, side note, he was my favorite character on that show.
Yeah.
Like 100% my favorite character on that show.
Oh yeah, him and Joey are. I'm like, yeah, those two right there. That's my personality right now at the age I'm at, to the T. Right there, those two.
Man, it was so good. We were on a break. Like Wings was big.
That'll never not be funny. We were on a break.
It was hilarious. She's like, we're gonna just take some time and get to know ourselves. So he sleeps with somebody else, and she goes, "What the hell, dude?" He goes, "Well, you said we were on a break." No, Ross was wrong in this one. I mean,
well, in a way, he was also somewhat right, because it's like, no, you're not getting it out of this on a technicality. Technically, you did say we're gonna be on a break. Fair game is fair game. I'm sorry.
You can use technicality, however, in a real life relationship where you're trying to build something and you just need a little time away to build, to figure yourself out, and the other person goes out and just starts fucking people. That's a problem, James.
It is. I mean, look, I completely agree that Ross was in the wrong, especially him showing up and being a nuisance at Rachel's work, and it was like, dude, what are you doing? Just let her work. You can have a rain check and make up for it tomorrow.
Man, that will always be one of the biggest debates ever.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, I'm trying to get this to share. It will not share.
Well, I'm about to have to go. Do you want me to take the boy with me?
If you would like. If not, just chunk him in here, I guess. Bring his pillow and stuff.
Oh, okay.
Over 100 people watching.
Hell yeah.
Love it. Thank you to the 104 people tuning in right now. I would like for y'all to leave comments like y'all always watch. Don't get a lot of comments, but that's cool. A lot of the X comments don't come through either for whatever reason. All right. Bye, Emily. We love you. All right, James. We still got a few to go, so you and I get to do our game shows now.
Oh yeah. No, honestly, this might have been the easiest list to even make.
It was hard only because I wanted to put more in there, but I narrowed it down to where did I put it? I gotta find it. Hold on. But you go ahead with your number 5 while I find my list. Where's my list?
So the number 5 one, I'll be honest. I really didn't know about it up until it was mentioned in the movie Happy Gilmore. But number 5, I'm sure some people like it, but there's a reason the number 1 I have is number 1. Number 5, I'm going with Let's Make a Deal.
Let's Make a Deal.
Yep.
I love that show. What I didn't know it was in Happy Gilmore. I knew The Price is Right was, but I didn't know Let's Make a Deal was. What's
Well, yeah.
part?
So Bob Parker is Happy Gilmore's partner, and he's like, "Hey, I'd love to punch that guy that's calling me a jackass, but I can't." And hey, I'm sure you get that on Let's Make a Deal a whole lot. And Bob Barker is like, "No, it's called The Price is Right."
Right, yeah.
I was like, "Oh shit, okay."
Hey, Let's Make a Deal was a good show. I watched it as a kid. It had that little red monster that jumped up when you fucked up. It was a good one. Number 5, I got Jeopardy. So it was just something I watched with my mom growing up. Jeopardy isn't particularly the most thrilling game show out there, but I just enjoyed the time with the family watching it. So that's why it made its way into my number 5.
Makes sense.
Number 4.
Number 4, this has been around for a while, but I mean, with the host that they have right now, it's really hard to make an argument why it shouldn't be in the top 5. I got Family Feud.
Family Feud. Who
Yep,
is the host of Family Feud?
Steve Harvey.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah, and some of the questions that are asked, it's like, name a fruit, hamburger, and just the look of shock on Steve's face. It's priceless with some of the questions and answers that get asked.
Oh yeah. I've seen clips online of the Steve Harvey. I didn't know if he was still doing it though. Number 4 for me is The Price is Right. I love The Price is Right. I do got 3 over it, and you're like, wow. But because I know it's real high on everybody's list, but I love it. Used to watch it when I was during the summers when I was at home and all that. Good show. Love Bob Barker.
Oh yeah.
Number 3.
So number 3, I got Jeopardy.
Oh, nice. So it was in both our top 5s.
Oh yeah, no, it's definitely like a show that really forces you to think. Like, no, I learned this in school, so on and so forth, but it's like how the question is worded and everything like that.
Correct. I think Jeopardy's good. Number 3 for me is Wheel of Fortune. So I love Wheel of Fortune, Pat Sajak, Vanna White.
Oh, yeah.
Side note, Vanna White is from South Carolina.
No shit.
Yeah, she's from North Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. And when you drive through North Myrtle Beach, there's a big sign that says, "Welcome to North Myrtle Beach, home of Vanna White."
Oh my God, that's crazy.
Yep. So Vanna White from North Myrtle Beach, where we go all the time.
Hell yeah.
Number 2.
Number 2, I got Wheel of Fortune. I mean, it's a all-time classic game show, especially with some of the stuff that they be showing for like topics, sayings, phrases, and even then the show still has its bloopers of like, dude, you literally have the answer right there and you got it wrong.
Yep. You're right. Wheel of Fortune's great. And especially when you're looking at it and you know the answer. But it's even funnier when you think you know the answer and then it comes out, you're like, oh, yeah, that makes better sense. I've done that a bunch.
I mean, hell, it's been featured on Family Guy a few times, and it's like, oh, go tuck yourself in. Wow,
yes.
you were right, Dad. Yeah, I still can't believe we missed my hairy aunt. It's like,
yes.
Oh, wow. My thought process was in another dimension.
Yeah, I love those. 113 people watching. That's what I'm talking about. Number 2 for me was Double Dare. I don't know if you ever got to see it. Do you know Double Dare?
Oh yeah.
I love Double Dare. I watched that when I was a kid. Those kids were competing and going through the slime, and I always wanted to be one of them kids. But great show, one of my favorites. I love Double Dare. Number one.
Number one, all-time classic, especially with Bob Barker. Granted, it's ran by he was a host for Whose Line Is It Anyways, but nevertheless, number one, The Price is Right.
You talking about Drew Carey?
That's it.
Yeah. So Drew Carey, Price is Right. Yeah, it came into mind at number 4. I liked it a lot, but these three above it were just number 1 for me was Family Feud, and not the Steve Harvey, but the old Richard Dawson and Ray. I can't remember his last name. He's the one I really remember. He ended up killing himself or something. It was a sad story. But he was a fantastic host. Family Feud was something that we loved watching when I was a kid. Me and my whole family. It was like the big deal out there, and
oh yeah,
it was really cool. Family Feud, awesome show.
Hey, reasonable.
Ooh, I really wanted to do top 5. I was telling him before you got on, I really wanted to do top 5 adult cartoons and kid cartoons, but I think the boys the other way. Come on, buddy.
How does this work?
You want to see James?
Oh, man. Hey, kiddo, what's going on?
Say, hey, James. Can you say James?
James.
Hey, look, the way he says Snoopy is the greatest thing ever. All right, say Snoopy. Newfie. That is great, buddy. Mwah.
That is awesome.
All right, so we got drama, cartoon, and TV. Let me go get his iPad and his cover and get him set up. We'll run our last commercial break, and we'll get back and we'll hit the meat of it, and then we'll check the updated scores on March Madness.
Sounds good.
All right, you're watching Villains, the podcast, only on the Villain Media Network.
the one you love to hate. Andrew Anderson, spitting truth that just can't wait. Got a podcast, like a punch right to your face. College sports villain, taking it over the place. I bring the facts whether you like it or not. Dropping truth bombs, giving it all I got. They call me a villain. Well, I wear that badge with pride. Nothing but secrets they try to hide. I rock in my veins, rebellious to the core. I won't back down, won't take it anymore. The bad guy of the podcast world, that's me. Unleashing the truth, setting it all free. Unleashing the truth.
Welcome back. We have our first computerized comment of the night. So before we get into, we got three more. Let's look at some FAFO for the night. You ready?
Let's do it.
Dude.
Not literally throw water on him. What the
That shit is great, man.
Oh my god.
I was dying.
That is too fucking funny.
That is great. I lost my list. All right, so let's look at the next. I got three of them tonight, and then we'll move on.
Who the f is you? Who is you? Who the f are you? Bitch ass. You will? Come on, break this in the mirror, cuz. Bitch ass. Broke that in the mirror. What's wrong with it? Hopped on the sidewalk on that ass. Oh, bitch ass. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, bitch ass dude. Bitch ass dude. What's wrong with him? I try to turn around. Turn around on that ass, you hear me? Oh, bitch ass dude. Who the f is you?
Lesson learned, don't fuck with people on their bikes.
Oh my god, he broke his mirror.
Oh my god. Dude, him going on the sidewalk is insane work.
It is. So the last one is not really FAFO, but I just thought it was so fucking cool. I brought it on to the new Villains, the podcast. Dude, I have to go on that water slide.
Dude, same. I mean, it's a good thing they got the small sharks in there rather than the big boys.
Yeah, nothing that can take out that tube.
Yeah.
I think that's a safety feature that they have there. It's a great white drives by, just starts rocking your cage while you're in there. True horror.
I swear to God, the water that would be following me, that after like getting to the end, you'd be seeing some brown water if I saw a great white on that shit.
Especially if it starts smashing the tube trying to
Woo!
get to you. Those things, for those of you who don't know, those things are like 12.5 foot long. I mean, pure murder killing machine, 12.5 foot, 2,000 pounds.
Well,
Like,
I think the reason they have the mindset that they have is because it's the same reason that the ocean is so salty, you know? It's because of their tears, because nobody wants to give them a hug.
yeah, no, dude. So I am 6 foot tall. You were what, 6'5", James?
Yeah.
So that's pretty tall, right? So
Mhm.
imagine something twice as tall as you that can swim 80 miles an hour in the water, and that is nothing but a vicious murdering machine with teeth this big.
Oh yeah, no, I still ain't fucking with a great white. Like out of all the great white jokes that are made, no, I still ain't fucking with that thing.
No, man, those things are just dead. But side note, Shark Week's my favorite week of TV of the year.
Same.
I absolutely love Shark Week.
One of the best things I saw was it was like 1916 or something like that, and there was a great white or a bull shark or something in a river, and it was in New Jersey, and there were two shark attacks in that river, and those shark attacks were what led up to the movie Jaws.
Yeah, bull sharks. Yeah.
Okay. I was like, it was either great white or bull shark, one of those two. But those attacks leading up to one of the greatest, if not the greatest shark movie ever made.
Hey, look, yeah, Jaws is the greatest shark movie ever made. Next week we should do top 5 individualized movies, like top 5 animal movies and top 5 sports movies, and
Hell yeah, I'm down for that.
yeah, let's do that. That's really cool. I know we have music planned for one of them. So we'll get to that whenever we can. So let's go with TV stations.
All right.
Top 5 TV stations. Number 5.
So number 5, I believe I got this channel on right now. Let me double check. Yep. Number 5, I got TBS. It may be showing stuff like Friends, Big Bang Theory, Family Guy, or Bob's Burgers every now and again. But when it comes to, March Madness or even October baseball, they're just like, hey, we got you. We got you covered. We realize you want to watch your team in the postseason. There's only so many sports channels that can air the team that you want to watch. But hey, we got you.
Look, we did not correlate this at all, but number 5 for me is TBS. Not only for all the reasons you said, but also that was the only way to watch the Atlanta Braves when I was growing up. So TBS has a special, special place in my heart. So we got number 5 the same. I doubt we'll have any more the same in the same era, but hey, DBS is a fantastic station. Number 4.
So number 4, same reason as TBS, and man, I really don't see why the NBA is drifting away from this channel, but I got TNT. I mean, there's been so many good games on for the literal first day of March Madness on TNT. On top of that, it shows some awesome movies that you watched back in the day that it's like, oh shit, yes, I can rewatch this, but still got to sit through the commercials. But hey, that's okay.
So TNT and TBS, I kind of interlinked them as one, which is why TNT did not make my top 5, but it definitely deserves to be there, just like TBS, because not only did it have good movies and all that, that's what Monday Nitro came on. That's where you got to watch Monday Nitro, and that was a big part of my childhood. So TNT, yeah, they're TBS, TNT, 5A, 5B, if you will. Number 4 for me, I got HBO. So growing up, in a house that had HBO was a privilege. It's not like now where everybody has streaming services. It was like $30 a month added to your cable bill. It was a big deal.
Yes.
And we had it. So I got to watch all these incredible movies, which really shaped me because I'm an 80s movie guy because of HBO. Spies Like Us, Ghostbusters, all those movies like that, Chevy Chase, Dan Aykroyd. You were guaranteed to see one of them two in every movie on HBO in the 80s. Arnold Schwarzenegger, they'd have Predator on there. HBO now is still a fantastic. It's called Max now. Max bought HBO or whatever, but HBO, fantastic. Number 4. Number 3, James.
So number 3 for me, it's a 3-way tie between 3 channels that I watch: the Cooking Channel, Food Network, and HGTV, because there are 3 shows on each of those channels that I love watching. The Cooking Channel, Man vs. Food; Food Network, Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives; and HGTV is called My Lottery Dream Home. You know, these people win the lottery and they want to go big, or at least big-ish, and be able to find a good home of where compared to where they're at right now. And I mean, growing up, I'm just like, wow, my mom really got me into HGTV after my Navy days, and it's like, damn it, mom.
Hey, nothing wrong with that. I every once in a while I'll peek at one of them channels. I don't do a lot of channel flipping anymore. I'm more of a video game guy. I don't watch a lot of TV. Unless like I'm putting on Wings and Golden Girls as I'm going to sleep. But I don't. I watch sports on TV, and that's really it. I pay all this money a year just to watch sports. Worth every minute of it to me. I love sports.
Oh, for sure.
So number 3 for me is ESPN. ESPN is number 3, but I promise you it is the most watched TV channel I've ever watched by a large margin. If I took 100% of my time watching TV in my life, and that is a large percentage, you don't understand. ESPN probably fills 70% of it, like for real. Like that's how much ESPN I watch. And I love ESPN, and it made number 3 on my list. The reason it did not get into a 1 is because about 10 years ago, it started getting political. And I don't like politics anyway, and I certainly don't want it mixed in with my sports. And it
Well, on
just
top of that, they're still sticking to the same damn thing. Like, oh, football, college football, and NFL season are here. Cool. We're going to talk about that. Let's talk about what the players are doing this offseason. Aside from that, it's what the Lakers and LeBron are doing. Oh, well, you know what? Let's spend the rest of our show doing MJ versus LeBron.
Yeah, it's not the same, but ESPN could easily be number 1. Should be, because it accrues 70% of my TV time. But political stuff, like, takes a big hit for me. I just want to watch sports. If I want to watch my politics, I'll turn on CNN or Fox News or something like that. That's when I want to indulge in that, not during my sports time, which is the great bringer together. You took the great bringer together sports and you used it as a divisive tool. Shame on ESPN. Number 2.
Yeah, number 2. Look, I was gonna have ESPN and FS1. I mean, you could have put it which way, but at the same time, like, since 10, like you said, since 10 years ago, they've just been rehashing the same damn thing, and it's like, oh my god. Look, we got NHL going on, we got March Madness going on, we got baseball going on. There has literally been only a few select times that I've actually heard ESPN and even ESPN radio talk about hockey. But number 2 spot, I got the NHL Network. Granted, yes, I'm a Chicago Blackhawks fan, but I want to see what teams are like, yo, hey, what teams are going to be some serious threats when the Stanley Cup playoffs start? Like, look, I already know the Florida Panthers are loaded right now, but hey, what other teams could make some noise in the playoffs?
Look, I love hockey. I'm a Blackhawks fan like you. That's the only team we have that's similar. And I love the Blackhawks. I've loved the Blackhawks since I was like 5 when I had to choose a team. So I've been a Blackhawks fan a long time. So those World Championships really hit hard when I got them.
Oh, hell yeah.
Absolutely the best. That number 2 for me.
Daddy,
What?
can I the blue one.
Okay.
I get the blue and white one.
All right, sit down and watch that, and then we'll take a commercial, and I'll take care of you.
Blue and
All right, so let's finish this list, then I need another like 2-minute commercial.
I said blue and white blanket.
Okay, I'll go get your blue and white blanket. Let's finish this up real quick. Number 2, I got Nickelodeon / Nick at Night, because Nickelodeon during the day, Hey Arnold, I can't even think of all of them. I'm on the show. Hold on. And so you had Hey Arnold, you had Cat Dog, you had Ren and Stimpy, Nick at Night, you had Laverne and Shirley and all them old shows. Nick at Night, Nickelodeon, fantastic, coming in at number 2 for me. I love it. Number 1, James.
So number 1, I mean, the older I got, the more and more I got into baseball. Once I found this channel and they started, and it was just like, it's, what ESPN thinks that they are, but they're not. Because hell, in 2013, like everything was perfect because ESPN was talking about every sport imaginable. Even if you weren't into it, they were still talking about it and like, oh, hey, let's dive more into it. But number 1, I got the MLB network, especially with opening day right around the corner and, seeing other teams out there that's like, okay, these teams are actually making good stride. This team is exactly where we thought they were going to be. And on top of that, they provide all the coverage when it comes to baseball. So,
yeah, they do. I love MLB Network. For me, though, number 1 is USA. So every Friday and Saturday night, they have what they called Up All Night. It either had Gilbert Godfrey or Rhonda Shear. Stop. And both of them were really good. And it was a bunch of like C and D movies, just cheesy little horror flicks or stuff like that. Loved every minute of it. Also, USA had Monday Night Raw, which was something that I watched religiously every week, flipping between that and Nitro. They also had NBA playoffs when I was growing up. So, like, I loved the NBA when I was growing up. Dominique Wilkins and all that. So USA Network was the perfect network. It really was. They gave you a little of everything. Like, there's something for everybody on this network. Like, it didn't matter that TV shows, Parker Lewis Can't Lose, one of the greatest TV shows of all time. I know you've never heard of that. It was still funny. You get a chance to check it out. Probably won't mean a lot to you because it was about life in the 80s and how, so it probably won't resonate, but still a funny show for me. All right. We're going to take a quick commercial, and then we got 2 more subjects to do. I got to go take care of the boy before he starts swinging on me. Ooh. You're watching Villains, the podcast, only on the Villain Media Network.
I'm a bad guy, the one you love to hate. Andrew Anderson, spitting truth that just can't wait. Got a podcast, like a punch right to your face. College sports villains, taking it over the place. I bring the facts whether you like it or not. Dropping truth bombs, giving it all I got. They call me a villain. Well, I wear that badge with pride. Nothing but secrets they try to hide. Hard rock in my veins, rebellious to the core. I won't back down, won't take it anymore. The bad guy of the podcast world, that's me. Unleashing the truth, setting it all free. Unleashing the truth.
Welcome back. Alrighty. So let's do our dramas. Because we'll do cartoons for last because there's no telling where we're really gonna go with that. Like I know I forgot this. And by the way, look at 150 people watching right now. Thank you all to the 155 people watching at this moment. So we'll do dramas. Like I can't wait to hear what your top 5 is for dramas that all the serious shows, if you will. What you got at number 5?
So, wrong pipe. So number 5, this was on, I believe, HBO when it was still included, like for your TV package and everything like that. But thank God for Netflix, and I'm pretty sure it's on Max as well. So glad I gave this show a chance, and it did not disappoint. But starting things off for number 5, I got Dexter.
Hey, Dexter did not make my top 5, but I haven't watched the new episodes, but the old episodes I really did like. What a just true psychopath he was. Like,
It was like, man, the season 3 was probably the craziest and darkest season I've ever seen.
Hey, look, he's like, all right, you deserve to die, so I'm going to justify this by killing you.
I mean, yeah, he was essentially a police officer version of the Punisher. Like, oh, you think you're going to get off scot-free because you committed this crime and you got the right person? Nah, you're not getting off that easy, dude.
No, and killed him brutally, too. Crazy shit. Number 5 for me is Breaking Bad. Now, I love Breaking Bad. It made my top 5. Emily watched it with me. This would not break her top 50. I guess not her cup of tea, but Breaking Bad is a fantastic show. Like, it ended better than any other show ever ended, the way it should have.
Yeah.
It really did. And the whole show from beginning to end, he's sick. He's like, I want to make a lot of money to leave my family in a good spot when I die. And now he's a vicious murderer. I mean, selling methamphetamine. I mean, whew, what a progression to his character.
Oh, for sure.
Fantastic show. Number 4.
Number 4, my mom actually mentioned this show to me, and the second that I watched it, there is a lot of drama. And it's not just because it takes place in the south side of Chicago. It was just a lot of drama from beginning to end, but man, oh man, what a show. Number 4, I got Shameless.
Never seen it.
Oh, it is, like, you want to talk about drama when it comes to family, I highly suggest it.
I might check it out. I haven't ever seen it. I've heard of it though. Number 4 for me was The X-Files. So this was a show that came out in the early 90s. It was all about alien encounters. It was Mulder and Scully, FBI agents investigating paranormal things that the FBI would get wind of, and they'd send them out to investigate it. Fantastic show, bro. My mom and I used to watch it all the time. Shout out to the 190 people watching.
Let's go.
Let's go. But yeah, X-Files, fantastic show from beginning to end. I loved every minute of it. David Duchovny, I don't know, like I love that dude in that show. Gillian Anderson played a good Scully too. Great character. I really loved her on the show. But that's what I got for number 4. Number 3, James.
Number 3, man, like you said earlier, from beginning to end, there was no better way to end this show than the way that they did. But number 3, I got Breaking Bad.
Mm-hmm.
And I even saw the movie El Camino, a Breaking Bad story.
I got to watch that. Is it good?
It's good. Oh yeah, like it really shows what happened with Jesse after he escaped the fucking lunatics that had him caged like an animal, and everything from beginning to end is just insane. It is a slow burner, and it'll give you flashbacks to what was going on and what he was going through. But man, oh man, Vince Gilligan does not get enough credit for what he did with this show and even the movie spinoff.
Oh yeah, definitely. Send me the name of that movie spinoff when you get a chance. I keep forgetting. I'm gonna watch it though.
I got you.
It's a great show though. Number 3 for me, timeless. It starts in the 50s, and there was even some recent episodes of them. Star Trek, bro. Star Trek was that show. The Next Generation was my favorite. That's the one that was out when I was, 8, 9, 10 to 15, my impressionable years. Star Trek, The Next Generation. Picard was way better than Kirk, man. Kirk was a ham actor, and I love William Shatner, but, like, in all seriousness, like, Captain Picard was way better. Love that show. Star Trek number 3 for me, bro. Give me Star Trek all day long.
Hey, Patrick Stewart, give that man his flowers for real.
Yeah, definitely a drama. Star Trek was a drama, make no mistake. Every episode was a different drama. So good, so good. Number 2, James.
Number 2, man, you talk about a star-studded cast when it came to this show. I mean, you had Ron Perlman, you had Leela, you had what was his name? He essentially played the main character. I forgot what his name was, but it was a motorcycle show by the name of Sons of Anarchy.
So I still got to check that out. A bunch of people have told me that was good. Never seen an episode of it. Not gonna lie to you. I wish I had, because I'd love to talk to you about it, but I got I haven't seen it, but I will. I think I tried to watch the first season. I think I watched first episode, and then I got busy or something. I don't know. Probably playing video games.
It is what it is. I think for like the first half of the first season, it's basically, the same thing that they're talking about, and Jax is trying to find out answers about his actual dad rather than Ron Perlman, who's essentially his stepdad. But from there, it just, man, oh man, the drama and action that unfolds in that series is just insane.
I'll have to check it out. I just don't watch a lot of TV, but I have been wanting to see that show.
Oh yeah.
Number 2 for me, Game of Thrones. I don't care if you like the ending or not. That's irrelevant to me. This is the second greatest drama of all time. I wanted to put it at number 1 because I really love that show. Cersei.
That's a big time honorable mention for me when it comes to TV shows, for sure.
Yeah, so Cersei is the greatest villain of any TV show ever. Like, if you fucked with Cersei, not only were you going to die, your family was going to die. Your family's family was going to die. Your pet was going to die. She blew up an entire church to take out one man that humiliated her. Killed her daughter-in-law. Killed everybody.
Hey, one of the most peaceful, or one of, if not the greatest, hey, I want peace, not fucking war, drama, nothing like that. What was his name? He was played by Peter Dinklage.
Tyrion.
Yeah, Tyrion. Oh my God. Give that dude his fucking flowers. He played him so beautifully.
Look, Tyrion and Arya were the best 2 characters in that show. Tyrion was hilarious.
Yes.
Cersei is the greatest villain of all time. Arya is badass. Tyrion is one of the greatest characters of all time. I love Jamie Lannister. You could not have casted that that TV series any better. You couldn't have got better actors for every single role that they put there.
Mm-hmm.
Fantastic.
I completely agree.
Fantastic. I'm gonna have to rewatch Game of Thrones, man. Oh, I still
I
gotta catch up on House of Dragon.
Oh yeah, look, I watched it for a while. Back in my Navy days, somebody had like the first 4 or 5 seasons on DVD, so we were watching that when we were out to sea. Then my wife and I like, hey, let's watch it together. Hey, honey, you want to watch Game of Thrones? No, I started watching ahead. You suck.
Good
But
show.
I can't blame her. Like the episodes that I've watched, I'm like, oh my god, I gotta watch this.
You need to watch it from beginning to end. I'm probably gonna restart it myself. Put it on while I'm playing video games. On my laptop here. Number one. What is your number one drama?
Number one, man. You talk about drama and action. Look, I didn't watch it because I wanted to. I was ordered to by order of the Peaky fucking Blinders. You want a perfect TV show, especially when it comes to a real life gang, you gotta watch the Peaky fucking Blinders. I mean, Cillian Murphy, my god, dude.
I've never even heard of that, bro.
I highly recommend it. It's on Netflix. They got 6 seasons right now, and man, oh man, it will not disappoint.
I might check it out. I'm calling Crazy Talk halfway because I don't know if you've ever seen it or not. But my number one did not make your top 5, and that's worrisome. I'm not gonna say worrisome. I guess everybody has their own distinct tastes or whatever. But the greatest show of all time is The Sopranos.
Oh.
So if you've not seen The Sopranos from beginning to end, I suggest that over Game of Thrones. Like it is so good.
I will 1,000% give you that. No crazy talk whatsoever. Look, Peaky Blinders for me was good, but man, I don't think even on its best day could lace the dress shoes of The Sopranos.
Have you watched it all?
No, I've seen scenes of it on social media. I'm just like, holy shit, I gotta watch this.
Dude, you have to watch Sopranos. It is by far the greatest show I've ever seen, man. It's so good. Every minute of it, you're like, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. I mean, I'm not gonna really get into it because I really do want you to watch that one. I want you to watch Game of Thrones too, but you need to start with Sopranos. It's the greatest show of all time, bro. Like, there's not a show better. No show better. I'm not from New York. I'm not from New Jersey, which is where this show is at. I'm from
every word that you hear, like, hey, when it comes to talking, that's exactly how it's pronounced.
And I want to give some context because, like, I don't have any Italian in my DNA. It's all like Norwegian, like Norway and Sweden and shit. So, like, I don't have any connection to the Northeast. I don't have any connection to Italians. So just believe me when I tell you this is the greatest show of all time, man. James Gandolfini.
No. Look, you're not gonna get any back talk from me on that. I will 100% agree to that. And I've never even seen the TV show.
You're gonna love it. It's based in Jersey.
Okay.
You know, they do cross into New York because obviously they're the mafia, but Tony Soprano he runs New Jersey. And so you know, you have to see it, especially you being from Jersey, man. Like, that shit's so good. Greatest show of all time, broski. Greatest show of all time.
I'll take your word for that. I'm not even gonna debate that.
Watch it. I'm telling you, watch it. Watch Game of Thrones too, but watch Sopranos is better.
Oh yeah.
So like Paulie, man, you go love Paulie, man. I love Paulie. He's just such a prick. I love him so much.
There was one scene I was seeing a lot of on social media on that show, and I think it might have been Paulie and Tony So he comes in, it's like after they do this big drug heist or something like that. And he's like, "Hey, can we go talk in the basement?" And Tony realizes that the dude is wearing a wire, and just the way that he flipped and didn't spill the beans, I'm like, "Yo, that's fucking cold. I love it. You didn't rat yourself out. You didn't spill anything. Like you knew from the second that he got down to down to the bottom of the stairs, you fucking knew he was wearing a wire."
Wait till you see when he thinks Pussy's wearing a wire. Pussy's the name of a character on there.
Okay.
Man, you don't cross Tony Soprano.
Hell no.
Little update: Texas A&M over Yale with 30 seconds to go by 10, probably over there. Drake is beating Missouri by 8 with 9 minutes to go. I did pick Drake to win that game.
Same.
UCLA and Utah State are at the beginning. Houston won, Auburn won, Tennessee won, Wisconsin won, Purdue won, McNeese State, of course. BYU did beat VCU.
Yep. Probably a big time upset that I'm looking at right now. Arkansas over Kansas.
Arkansas beat Kansas. Kansas was so hurt all year long. I had Kansas going to the Sweet 16, but obviously not going to happen. Creighton, of course, they won. We still got St. John's and Omaha tonight, and my upset special of the day: UC San Diego over Michigan. I watched UC San Diego in their conference championship game the other day. Man, those guys are good. Michigan's good too. Don't get me wrong. But yeah, so let's do our top 5 cartoons.
For sure, let's do it.
Alrighty. And this one was the hardest for me because I wanted to do kids and adults, but you know these things take a while, so we just.
I got both just to be prepared and everything.
I did not, although I should have. Number 5.
So number 5, this is the longest running TV show since it started. Number 5, I got The Simpsons.
Yeah, the Simpsons are a fantastic number 5. We'll talk more about them later. I love the Simpsons. I really do. Number 5 for me is Scooby-Doo. And keep in mind, I had to mix my adult cartoons with my childhood cartoons. Otherwise, I could easily have top 5 of each. Scooby-Doo was one of my favorite cartoons growing up, man. I just love me some Scooby-Doo. Even to this day, that's going to be a tattoo I'm getting right there, by the way, Scooby-Doo. Covering up my big scar from when I cut my hand off. Terrible story. Story for another day. Yeah, my hand was completely cut off. It was crazy, man. He did a good job reattaching it, though.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. That's I don't know if I'd ever told you about that or not, but yeah, when I was 19, my hand got cut off, and pretty much ruins your whole baseball career when you're right-handed and your right hand gets cut off.
Yeah, no, that'll definitely do it.
I'm dead. Like I'm dying. Like I'd already accepted the fact that I'm dying. Like my hand's gone, bro.
It's like, well, there goes my dream to play for the Braves.
Correct. Gone. Number 4.
So number 4, man. You know what? I think I'm going to intertwine the 2 lists that I have, but number 4, I got to go with the OG Teen Titans.
I did catch a few of those, but I was a little older when that came out, so I didn't watch a lot of it. Is that like with Robin and Batman and all that?
So it's got Robin along with some other DC characters being Cyborg and Starfire, but they do fight Batman-like type villains, but Robin is the only dude from the Batman series that is involved that you'll know of. But man, oh man, like the episodes they were showing for the regular Teen Titans, man, they were hitting a lot of heavy subjects.
I love you, Dad.
I love you too. Number 4 for me is The Simpsons. You had them at 5. I have them at 4. Like when I was a kid, Bart Simpson was the cool guy or whatever, the one I liked. But
Yeah.
as I got older, like in my early 20s, come on in, and I was dad and all that stuff. Homer Simpson is just the greatest cartoon character ever.
He really is.
Well, all right. So let's explain to Emily what happened. So 30 seconds after you left, Will ditched the assignment. The boy busted in the door, naked, full of poo. Demanded that I go get his blanket and cover after I changed him. And then I got him with his blanket and cover. Probably about 15 minutes later, he demanded I go get his blue and white cover. So then we had to take another commercial and go get him a blue and white cover. So that's where we're at right now with the boy.
Oh, homie, you crazy?
You want to go in there with mommy? I see. You want to go in there with mommy?
Like this is how it's been.
Oh yeah, no, he ain't lying, Emily.
No, I'm not.
I can't pick you up and carry your blanket and pillow. No, get the iPad. Get the iPad.
Yeah, get your iPad. He's got his iPad. And like, y'all, the whole time he's been in here being good, laying down, watching his iPad.
You gotta go on this side.
I made him a pallet and the floor, 2 thick covers to lay on, so like he didn't feel the floor. Brought his pillow and his blankie. Like the boy was doing it up in here. Just like, I mean, he got a big ass iPad too, a nice one.
Hey, just get a tent or a pillow fort set up, and the kid's set for life.
Oh yeah, no, he already made a pillow fort today on my bed. Stole every pillow we had. Yeah. So that was my number 4. Number 3.
Number 3, granted, it's kind of fallen off a bit, but they really still haven't forgotten where they came from in the late 90s, early 2000s, and mid 2000s. Number 3, I got Family Guy. They just do not give a single fuck when it comes to any subject matter whatsoever.
No. Family Guy wouldn't have made it into my either top 5. I do enjoy the show. But it gets too blue for me. It goes too, not too far, but it's repetitive is the thing for me. Family Guy is very repetitive with the jokes they've run and all that.
Makes sense.
A show I wanted to put in deserved to be there and would be probably number 2 in the adult cartoon that I couldn't make my top 5 because of these. South Park.
Oh yeah.
I love me some South Park. But anyway, number 3 for me, I've got Garfield and Friends.
Ooh.
I don't know if you ever saw that show. It was out in the 80s. It was Garfield, and then it would cut to like the barnyard. It would have the barnyard animals. Garfield wouldn't be a part of it. It'd have like Sheldon and stuff like that.
Yeah, definitely.
Love Garfield and Friends, man. It comes in at number 3 for me. I have very, very fond memories of it. Love it. Number 2.
Number 2, you just mentioned it. I got South Park. They are giving The Simpsons a run for their money, and again, when it comes to any subject matter, there is no line that they won't cross. Especially the Scientology episode that they did.
Oh yes, yeah.
They did not give a single fuck.
They did not. I love South Park, bro. Cartman and Kyle, man. Especially I like the first 4 or 5 seasons the best, man. All right, so when they became zombies and they all thought it was Pink Eye, and somebody knocked on Chef's door, and Chef goes, "What the hell is wrong with you?" And he goes, "Pink Eye." He said, "Get away from me! I don't want no goddamn Pink Eye!" And slammed the door. I was dying. And then they took the chainsaws and killed everybody, and they called the 1-800 number on the Worcestershire sauce, which caused everybody to be zombies. And they're like, the lady on there is like, "All right." And Kyle's like, "Okay, what do I do?" She goes, "All right, the very first thing you do is do not go decapitating zombies left and right. This can be fixed." He turns around, he looks around, there's like 80 dead bodies around. He's like, "Okay, next."
Yeah. Like I said, the reason I bring up the Scientology episode was because they were under serious fire from the FCC about making the whole joke about Tom Cruise and everything like that. And the creators straight up looked the FCC in the eye and were like, "Well, look, what if we actually show Tom Cruise going into the closet and everybody is just like, Tom, you got to come out of the closet." "No, I don't want to come out." Like, fucking genius. Like, you stuck it to the FCC and told them to fuck off at the same time.
Look, I love South Park. Have we actually been able to do 5 and 5, which I guess next time we will, if it's just gonna be us. We'll do that. Love South Park. Number 2 for me. I struggled so hard. 2 and 1. I struggled. I put thought into it. Just number 2 for me, Peanuts. I wanted to put them at number 1 because I love some Peanuts. I have 2 Snoopy tattoos. I mean, like, I love Peanuts. Like, my favorite, like one of my favorite cartoons. Number 2, apparently. I needed to put it at number 1, but what I got at number 1 is just the perfect show. But yeah, number 2, I got Peanuts, bro, and my Snoopy tattoos and all that.
Not even going to say crazy talk because that is definitely agreeable.
Love it. The Charlie Brown and the Great Pumpkin, and you got one of my favorite, Red Bear and Snoopy, even the one at Christmas time. Like, I love that shit. Number 1 for you.
Number 1 for me, man, this trumps every single, whether as far as adult cartoon shows go, man, this trumps every single one of them. I'm going with Archer.
I saw maybe 1 episode, maybe 2.
It is just so hilarious. The voice acting is just perfect. The characters are just too awesome, and I've watched it God knows how many times, and I'm still laughing at everything that comes its way, and I know it's coming too.
Oh yeah, definitely. I'll have to check. I got a lot to check out, bro. I think I'll do Sons of Anarchy first once I get some time. But you know, I got to be honest. Assassin's Creed Shadows just came out last night. I got to play it for an hour and a half. I live streamed. I'm gonna live stream it again after this show. I'm gonna go in there, set up, level up nostalgia, and then I'm gonna get on that probably about 30 minutes after the show ends. I can't wait. Dude, the game is badass so far, man. Like, fun, like real.
Man, the people at Ubisoft that made that video game, they were like, well, look, what if we combine history with an open field video game?
Right.
Son of a bitch, that's fucking brilliant.
Yep. So I don't know if you have the ability. I don't know about your setup, or whatever. But if you can get Shadows, it's worth the money.
Oh yeah, no, I believe it. Right now I'm still nostalgic, and I still have a PS3. But I definitely got to up my gaming system to a PS5 if I want to get the Assassin's Creeds and everything like that.
Dude, bro, get an Xbox. And then you can download it, and then we can talk through the Xbox. Like, look, man, like, I got your address. I will send you an Xbox, bro. I have like 10 of these motherfuckers. I'll send you one, and with your price, because I still gotta send you your
Rey Mysterio.
You had the Rey Mysterio, right? I'll send you the Rey Mysterio, and I'll send you this Xbox too, bro. You can play all the new games. I'm telling you, I want you to get on, make you a gamer tag, and then like I'll get on and we'll talk some shit.
Hell yeah, dude, works for me.
Man, you go like it's fucking great. And I mean, I think this one comes preloaded with already, so I'm not sure how that works. But you'll love it. This is the kind that can take this. It's not a digital, so that's really good. Just remind me and we'll do that. So that was really cool. I love your number 1. I've never seen it, but I'm going to. Number 1 for me though, and keep in mind it beat out something I have tattoos of. The greatest cartoon of all time is Futurama. Like, this is like, there is no more perfect characters for a show ever. Leela and Bender and you got Fry. I mean, like, this shit is good. Like Dr. Zoidberg, Hermes, Professor Farnsworth. It's the greatest cartoon ever.
I'm not even going to debate that. I'm not. Look, I completely agree with that.
So they have a new season, and I've not even got through it yet. So I've still got 6 episodes of Futurama I've never seen. That's where I'm picking up. I just now remember that. You watched the Futuramas, the old ones?
Oh yeah. Oh my god. Like they claim that shit is a comedy, but man, the rare episodes that they have shown that get you like real emotional and pull on the heartstrings, I'm like, yo, this is supposed to be a fucking comedy show, not like, what are we doing here?
What was James's number one? Archer. His number one cartoon was Archer, Emily.
Yes, sir.
So, Futurama, bro, I love it. Dr. Zoidberg, Professor Hubert Farnsworth. I mean, like
The
that
fucking
show,
hate towards Zoidberg.
the massive hate towards Zoidberg. We got 200 people watching. We're about to wrap it up and all, but yeah, I haven't seen it either. That's what I said too.
Yeah, again, I highly recommend it. Y'all are gonna be like crying tears from the sense of humor that this show has, and H. John Benjamin, probably the greatest voice actor of all time.
But we'll check it out, especially if she wants to watch it. I'll find a way to. I've seen an episode or two. It's really hard to follow since I didn't know the characters. But 200 people watching. So let's go to our oops, what happened? Let's go to our final subject. So I have all these baseball cards and stuff and football cards I was going to open on the show. Totally forgot about it. I guess we'll do that another time. I guess next week we'll open baseball and football cards. So before we go, tell us about tomorrow night because I am off work. So
hell yeah. So obviously tomorrow morning/afternoon we got the continuation of round 64 of March Madness. And that's going to be the main topic of discussion, followed by some of the stuff that's been happening during the NFL free agency. Could Jameis Winston be going to the Giants? Who knows? But on top of that, to close everything out for No Mercy Sports, Friday, we're going to switch it to 7 p.m. or 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time because my wife will be working nights and, want to be able to walk her out, make sure that it's like, hey, have a good night, love you, see you tomorrow morning, all that other stuff. But hey, No Mercy Sports tomorrow. You're not going to want to miss it.
All right, so 9 o'clock tomorrow, noted. I will be available.
Hell yeah, dude.
So you send out the agenda, I'll make sure I'm prepared. So tomorrow night, No Mercy. Saturday, I will be doing Level Up Nostalgia. Of course, I'll be doing that here in a little while as well. Sunday, Football Frame of Mind. Monday, Legends of the Squared Circle. We took a break last week for St. Patrick's Day, but we will be back this week with the prize of Ultimate Warrior plush. So, and keep in mind, they keep rigging it against me. So we'll see if that continues. See if that trend continues this Monday. Tuesday.
I think it was just the Royal Rumble that it was rigged against you.
It really, but like, dude, when we were doing Royal Rumbles, like 3 of the first 4 people come in would be the people I picked. I'm like, wait a minute, like this is crazy talk. Every single Royal Rumble at that.
Oh my god,
insanity. But no, Tuesday night the Golden Broom. Wednesday night Hawkaholics is on. Divine Battleground will be on this Wednesday. Other than that, I will see y'all in a little while because I will be on Level Up Nostalgia playing the new Assassin's Creed Shadows. If anybody wants to hop on and watch it, I might open some cards while I'm on there. Probably not, but hey, who knows? Definitely next week we're going to open some cards. I got some really sweet cards. So with that being said, James, you got anything you want to add?
Man, look, if you feel like, your temperature is rising or anything like that, you're not feeling well, just tell your boss, like, hey, I got to take a few sick days because I have come down with a serious case of March Madness and the only known cure is to watch the tournament. Hey, I'm just saying.
Oh yeah, I've been watching March Madness all day, and it'll be on tomorrow. I actually got a lot done today. Got all the grass cut except for a little patch because lawnmower died. I got an electric lawnmower.
Oh, same here. I got dinner set up. I cleaned. Dishes are done. Shit.
Yep, did dishes. Yeah, we got a lot going on. Got a lot done today, but cool, man. I will see you in the chat.
Hell yeah, you already know, man.
As always, John 3:16.
This beat is dope.